Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Simon, I'm the movie guy, and today I'm finally getting out my review for Deadpool and Wolverine. This is going to be full of spoilers, so if you still haven't seen the movie yet, one, why the fuck not? And two, please don't watch this video because I will be spoiling everything, all the goodness, all the cameos in this video. So you have been warned. So, Deadpool and Wolverine, it's finally out. After all the speculation, this movie is in theaters. How was it? This movie's fucking incredible. I am not joking. I had a fantastic time watching this movie. The theater I was in was absolutely packed out. And I mean packed out. And the reaction to some of the events that happened in this movie was absolutely incredible. It was a blast to sit in that environment and watch this movie. So, we all heard that this was going to be full of cameos, and it is. And it's not. Let me explain. We all heard that certain cameos were supposed to turn up in this movie, and they didn't. This is a love letter to the Fox universe. Unabashedly, it is a love letter to the Fox universe. So we all assumed that the Fox X-Men were going to make an appearance. I was hoping for a scene with, all the Fox X-Men in their comic accurate suits with the X-Men theme blasting behind them. That would have been incredible. We didn't get that. There were actually pictures of Halle Berry sporting the Storm look. So we all assumed she was going to be in it. She's not. We all assumed that Patrick Stewart was going to come back into it as Xavier because he kind of gave it away in an interview like months back. He's not in it. We all assumed that Ian McKellen was going to come back as Magneto. Not in it. None of the Xavier variants, none of the Magneto variants are in this movie. I wanted to see Scott Summers, the original Scott Summers, James Marsden, come back and get his time to shine. In the original comic accurate suit, didn't happen. So I kind of think that was a missed opportunity because I think to bring all those X-Men together in comic accurate suits, to give them the amazing send-off that they deserve would have been incredible. But we didn't get it. It's fine. We got a lot. So, the cameos we did get. I nearly shit a brick when I saw Channing Tatum as Gambit. I kind of heard something that this was going to happen, and I was like, nah, they're not going to do it. But then I thought, this is Ryan Reynolds. Of course they're going to do it. But actually seeing him in the suit was a high point for me. It really, really was. Now, he is doing a Cajun accent. And for the first time I heard it, it's really jarring and it takes you out of the film. But once you start getting used to it and you start hearing him, quote that famous Gambit dialogue, like share and stuff like that, he really gets into it and you forget that it's kind of a parody. Not to mention his fucking action sequences are incredible. He is going full Gambit in this thing, and I want a Gambit movie now. Please, Marvel, make it. Second of all, Wesley Snipes as Blade is in this movie. I could not believe what I was seeing. After all the controversy from Blade Trinity between him and Ryan, I could not believe that he actually made a cameo in this movie, and he is fucking badass. He has not missed a beat. He is still Blade. So another message to Marvel: Forget about this fucking upcoming Blade movie. You're not gonna do it. It's clear now that you have no idea what the fuck you're gonna do with this movie. Cancel that shit. Make another Wesley Snipes Blade movie because he still fucking got it. He still looks like Blade, and he can still fucking kick ass. I loved seeing Blade in this thing. It was special. It was incredible. We also got Elektra. I knew Elektra was going to turn up, and she doesn't disappoint either. Jennifer Garner still looks awesome. And then the other one we got was X-23, which was fucking spoiled in the trailers. The last trailer I saw for this movie, I saw 5 days before I was going to see the movie, and they spoilt it in the movie. I could not fucking believe it. Why spoil that? I don't get it. That would have been an incredible reveal in the movie due to the relationship between Logan and Laura. That would have been amazing to see. But no, they fucking spoilt it in the trailer. I was like, this would have hit harder if I hadn't known she was in it. Stop spoiling the fucking movie in trailers. Fuck. Anyway, back to the cameos. We get Cavill. Yes, Henry Cavill is in this movie, and he is playing a variant of Wolverine. And all I could think of is, if you were going to recast Wolverine from Hugh Jackman, Henry Cavill is the fucking guy to get, because he is so good in this very small part that he gets, but he embodies the character of Wolverine, and he even does, loading his fists from Mission Impossible before he gets the fucking claws out and just goes to fucking town on Deadpool. It is awesome to see, and I want a Henry Cavill Wolverine movie. I want one. Make this happen, because this guy has been fucking thrown around so many different studios. It is about time now he came to Marvel and got treated with the respect that fucking guy deserves. Make him fucking Wolverine. He looks like Wolverine. He's got the mutton chops. He's smoking a cigar. He's got the voice. It is fucking awesome. Deadpool variants are just insane in this movie. There is a scene in this movie where there are thousands of Deadpool variants. You get Headpool, voiced by Nathan Fillion. You get Cowboy Pool, voiced by Matthew McConaughey. All right. In fact, he doesn't say that, which was another missed opportunity. That would have been incredible. Dog Pool. I want a fucking dog pool. I don't care what people say. I don't care how ugly that fucking thing is. I want a dog pool. Handsome Pool, which is basically Ryan Reynolds without the scarred face. He's got long hair, and it is so funny what happens to him. Deadpool, our Deadpool, is absolutely infatuated with Dogpool. He wants to get him no matter what. So basically, in one scene, he uses Handsome Pool as a shield because he thinks he can regenerate, but he doesn't regenerate. He's like, regeneration? What's that? And then he just continues to use him as a human shield to make sure he's dead. It is the funniest thing I've seen. I mean, it is just so much fun. This movie is fun. I mean, we haven't had a fun MCU movie in fucking forever. I haven't been this excited about reviewing a Marvel movie in ages. I think the last one was fucking Avengers Endgame. But yeah, this movie just fires on all cylinders. Let's talk about the two MVPs in this. Ryan Reynolds and Jackman. Ryan Reynolds is on top form. The opening to this movie is one of the best openings I've ever seen in a Marvel movie, in any movie, period. And it is accompanied by a song which is now playing in my head fucking 24/7 that I can't sleep because it's fucking still playing in my head. And if you know what it is, if you've seen it, you know exactly what it is. And it is just the perfect way to open this. The comedy in this movie is just, it's just rapid fire. It is so good. Ryan Reynolds knows exactly what he's doing with this character. He has played him for so long now. You know, if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, we wouldn't have a Deadpool movie, because I'm still fucking convinced that he leaked that test footage on purpose, just to get this movie made. And you know, he's Deadpool. He's Deadpool. He's stopped being Ryan Reynolds. He is now Deadpool, and he is just like perfect casting. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine, and he has never been better. Apart from Logan. Logan is top tier. But in this movie, he is, oh man, he is fucking awesome. And to see him in that yellow and blue suit, finally, after all these years, I thought in the trailers it looked a little off, but in motion and in the action sequences, it's fucking awesome. It really is. There is a scene where my theater fucking erupted, and is when Deadpool and Wolverine are getting ready to fight the Deadpool Corps. And you've got Like a Prayer playing, and it's all slow motion, and all of a sudden Hugh Jackman just reaches back and pulls over the face mask, and my fucking theater just went nuts, because we have been waiting for this moment for so long, and it just didn't disappoint. It really didn't. It is so good to see him in that suit. It just completes the Wolverine character. It really does. It just baffles me that we've only now just had him in the suit. He looks so good in the suit. He looks so good in the suit. Again, Jackman's comedy plays perfectly off Ryan Reynolds. It's just it's a buddy cop movie. It really is, and in the best possible way. It's just incredible. Let's talk about the soundtrack. The soundtrack for this movie is probably one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard for a movie like this. You've got so many like random tracks which should not go with action scenes, but in this movie they work because it's Deadpool. Of course it's gonna work. I downloaded the soundtrack as soon as I got back. It is on my Spotify. I play it fucking constantly in the background. It is just one of those things that is just another nugget to this really interesting and funny and heartfelt movie. I was surprised how much heart was in this movie, especially with Logan's story, which was really interesting to get into. I've forgotten a major cameo. Oh my god. I've forgotten a major cameo. Chris Evans is back in this movie, but he's not playing Captain America. He's playing the Human Torch, and he is so crass. He's swearing like a trooper, and it is so funny to watch. It really is. And what happens to him is just some of the goriest action I've seen in a comic book movie. It just goes there. It goes there. It goes there. And it's, everyone thinks it's Deadpool that gets him killed. But then at the end of the movie, like, there's an after credit scene where he's like, right, okay, everyone thinks I got him killed. Let's check the video out. And you see a camera above him when he's talking about Cassandra Nova. It's so funny. It is so, so funny. The end credits of this movie, you get a little montage of all the Fox X-Men movies, some of the behind the scenes, some of the interviews. You see Hugh Jackman in the first X-Men movie, talking about how, you know, he was the new guy and everyone was kind of like, oh, who's he? It's so surreal to watch. And Ryan Reynolds actually doing an interview after, I think it was Blade Trinity, saying that, oh yeah, I love Deadpool. I'd love to play him one day. That was just incredible. And then it's just like a montage of like different clips, outtakes, and stuff like that. And it was just a perfect send off for the Fox universe. It really was. Like I said, I am gutted we never got to see like the full X-Men team in the comic book accurate costumes with the iconic music behind them. But from what we did get, I am a very happy Marvel fan. This movie has just blown out of proportion. It has made so much money in 3 days. I think worldwide it's made like 440 million in 3 days. It's nearly made $250,000 in 3 days. Now, to anyone who said, "Oh yeah, it's a comic book movie, it's R-rated, it's going to hurt it, it's not going to make $1 billion," I guarantee you, this movie is going to make $1 billion by the end of this week. By the end of this week, or maybe the weekend, it's going to make $1 billion, and it's just going to keep climbing. How much more is going to keep climbing? I don't know. $2 million? I don't think so, but it's gonna make $1 billion easily, and I think it might even surpass Joker, which is the highest grossing R-rated movie at the moment. So if it makes like 1.7, 1.8, it passes Joker, because I think Joker made like 1.3, 1.4, something like that. So, in conclusion, this movie is awesome. Go out and see it. If you're a Marvel fan, or if you are a Renaissance Marvel fan, you are going to love this movie. If you're a Deadpool fan, you're going to love this movie. If you're a Wolverine fan, you are going to love this movie. If you're a Blade fan, you're going to love this movie. If you've always wanted to see Channing Tatum as Gambit, you are going to love this movie. There is so much heart put into this project that it's just an incredible effort on everyone's part. I just fucking hate the fact that in Hall H, for those people who don't know, they announced Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. And I was like, what the fuck? This movie has just come out, and you come out with an announcement like that, stealing its thunder. They could have waited at least until D23 to announce this. Give Deadpool and Wolverine a chance, you know, not just fucking cut it off at the knees, because that's exactly what they've done with this announcement, which is fucking retarded in my opinion. But yeah, I love this movie. I am going to see it again at least another 2 times. And whether or not we're going to see Deadpool in another movie, I don't know. Even Ryan Reynolds has come out and said, we don't know what's going on. Is this the end of Deadpool? If it's the end of Deadpool, you've done it. You've tied it off with a bow. It's a fantastic trilogy. Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, Deadpool and Wolverine is just an amazing... It's incredible effort on everybody's part, and I just want to thank everybody who was involved in this movie. Thank you, Ryan Reynolds, for bringing us Deadpool. Thank you, Hugh Jackman, for coming back as Wolverine to do this again. And it was just such an incredible experience in the theater watching this. That's all I can say. That's it, guys. That's it. Thank you very much for watching this. I really do appreciate it. If you're not following me, please follow me. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all my future content. There will be more videos coming later today. I've got a few trailer reactions to get through. I've got Penguin. I've got Hellboy, which I was meant to do yesterday, which I'll do today. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. I really do appreciate it. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this. I had a blast with this film. I really did. And everybody should go out and see this movie at least once. So go. Fucking go now. Go see it now. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this. I will see you guys very soon.